So yeah, what we got going on today?
So we're checking out a property that fell in our lap here. This is a perfect example of what not to do, right? The renovations were started and it looked like the investors ran out of money. And now this is the biggest house in the neighborhood, probably for at least a 3-mile radius. And a house this size anywhere else is way over $1 million. Now the sales price is very, very affordable. However, it still needs to be finished. So we're gonna go inside, see what needs to be done, and see if it's worth even taking on. Once again, usually one house might have 1 meter. This have 2 huge electrical panel. And maybe a sub panel, another place in the house that's smaller, but this got 2 large panels. Insulated in a styrofoam. Very interesting, not common. I've seen that type of insulation very few times in the past, but we tried to do something here.
You got a full bath here with your stand-up shower downstairs, right off your living room. Interesting location for it.
It's kind of weird. There's no living area per se downstairs. All downstairs is a kitchen, that's a bathroom, that's a room. This is another room. That's another room. There's another full bath. There's a full bath here. Not to show what this is. This is another room. That's the closet. So the living area is on the second. The living room is on the second floor. For the entree now, you might notice it. But this beam right here, that's going all the way across. That's called an LVL, and that's placed there to carry the load of the upstairs. That's usually calculated by engineer. Primary suite, full bath, vaulted ceilings, real fancy here. It's real nice. Make this a living area.
This is another.
This could be a primary bedroom as well. Balcony on the top. Like, I wouldn't recommend an investor to do this. And if I have a buyer, I wouldn't recommend my buyer to buy the biggest house times 5 in the neighborhood. Because guess what? Relationship matters. And 4 years down the road, they ask me to come and sell this house for them, and it don't sell, they go, why you sell it to me in the first place? So I wouldn't even do it. Now that you see the inside, would you consider it, Brock?
No, absolutely not. There's no way.
Why not though?
With the amount of work and the amount of bedrooms, since it supersedes anything that'd be around here, it doesn't fit the neighborhood, not even closely. So you would be selling the one-off instead of trying to get the best house or the cheapest house in a really nice neighborhood. Now you got the best house by far, and it just doesn't fit the neighborhood at all. So we're over here in Huntersville, over in Norfolk. So we're out here today previewing this one because this exact model, this is a brand new construction that we put down probably for the next month or so. But we, Cavelle and I, have bought another lot right up the street. Norfolk is interesting because on they call them like the skinny lots, they're about 25 feet wide. They have specific buildings, like it is very specified on what you can build on these lots. So Norfolk comes up with their plan, they provide you with the entire plan, and then you can kind of customize it very minimal. But we're here today walking it because this is exactly what ours is going to look like. They're obviously a lot further along. We're going to see ours, it's still got woods on it. But this is what's coming. This is going to be a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home. So we're currently sitting in one of the downstairs rooms, but this is kind of here today. We're just kind of seeing what ours will look like in the future and what we can provide for you guys soon.
Doing everything.
Thank you so much.
So we know someone.
They try to do that.
We know someone that gets a lot of stop work orders. if you're going to be flipping, if you're going to be building, do the right thing. Pull your permits. You know, make sure everything is lined up. Because it's more work trying to go around the system than play the system. You know the cards, just play the hand that you got dealt.
Especially as realtors, we also know that we got to do it the right way, because it's not only about what we're trying to do for us and our families, but also about the families that we're about to put it in. Put them in these buildings for us. So do it the right way the first time.
This is an empty lot. This is called a narrow lot, Huntersville. So 25 by 100. A regular conforming lot is 50 by 100. If it's less than that, you got to make sure you deal with the city as far as putting up the right house and following the rules. So it looks crazy right now. You need some vision, but we're going to put a brand new house in this small space right here.
It'll be close to between about 1,800 square feet.
Okay.
I love to see your face, because it does take vision.
I must ain't got it.
You don't.
Ray Charles with the vision.
You don't got it. There's a lot of times I tell you something's coming and you don't see it. And then what happens? It all falls in line.
If you say so. Yeah.
It is the truth. It is the truth. It's the same thing with the office. He's like, yo, this look like Scary Town.
Oh no, it was definitely real spooky in there.
And when I was done with it, it was beautiful. When you're buying a vacant lot, right? One of the important things is knowing if there's already access to water and sewer. It's called water tap, sewer tap. If you don't have that already running to the property, that could be anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000 you have to spend to get the city to bring water to the property. We were lucky enough because look where I'm standing. That big S doesn't stand for Superman. Stand for sewer, and there's water somewhere. So once you build a house, we just save about $15,000 there trying to tap into the city water and sewer. That's a plus. So when you ride out with us, when we start, you'll see the foundation, the framing. This is one you can see from beginning to end.
Been saying we're gonna change the industry. This is one piece at a time, one lot at a time.
When you come to a construction site, sometimes you need to get down and dirty and do things like this. This is very dangerous, so don't try it at home. But as you can see, there's no porch here. So I need to create a way for us to enter the property. Wish me luck.
Okay. Before you go, what's the thought process of being right next door to the hood over here?
Yo, we don't use the word hood. This is the community. This is a great community. It just haven't reached its full potential as yet. That's it. So this ductwork needed to connect to upstairs. Last time we were here, we were trying to figure out how to do it. It was either you put a big vent in a closet or you run it inside the wall. And it looked like they ran it inside the wall. We shall see soon.
We're gonna see the height on this one. This is before in Norfolk in a flood zone. So they had to raise
Because of the flood zone, it's extremely high off the ground. So the back porch is gonna be, really high on that. Speaking of great communities, one thing about great communities, you have a very creative security system. This is top-notch security. It shows you, even from the outside, don't think about coming in, because we are safe. So the option was put this in the wall or put it in the closet and take up the room. Similar, you see how this one is? This is serving the same purpose as that. But this took up way more room. Quick construction tip here.
Just full of tips today, ain't you?
I'm dropping gems today. Always remember when you are installing pipes, ventilation systems like this, put the nail plate at the bottom and at the top, anywhere where you'll be doing work on the exterior and you can't see the wall. So the molding that's gonna go here and to the top, this will avoid this from getting punctured. Because you know there's gonna be either chrome molding or shoe molding. And they use the nail gun and go pop, 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 pop. So this helps make the nail, you know what I'm saying? Are you laughing about gunshots?
I am laughing at the gunshots. Just picking out the neighborhood. It may fit or whatever.
Yeah.
Not those type of gunshots. So these are real cool. Cost a little bit extra, but it's more functional. When you're investing, when you're dealing with contractors, make sure you visit the site as often as possible. You know, Brock and I, we come out every Thursday. And sometimes when I'm in the area, I drive by as well on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
So at least twice a week, we check on projects. Because if not, it could not go as planned. For whatever reason, you know, folks just need to be encouraged to move along.
We're also not your average lenders, because I don't know any other hard money lenders out here that are actually going to be visiting the sites and actually addressing problems that we may see. For most lenders are going to say go ahead and go, but we were actually out here and suggested these so save space, and when it's a primary bedroom, we wanted them to have as much. As realtors, we're also seeing things that maybe not your average lender is going to see. So we're trying to be out here, be helpful to builders as well as when we're building our own properties.
Another gem. I'm dropping gems today. Pay attention. I told you about the kick plate. I told you about the nail plate. Let me show you another gem. Your framers, when they're framing, to help out the guys that are putting up the sheetrock, you need to make sure that these hangovers are in place. So when they put the sheetrock and slide it up, it stops right there, and they can start nailing the sheetrock without having to measure the top. So you walk around, you don't even know what that is, but that lip is for a purpose. That's for the sheetrock guys. Bam, another gem. I'm gonna give you some more. Brock, did you know that, Brock? You did not know
I did not know that one.
Exactly.
But I'm also watching out for your big hits to make sure we can all get down the stairs.
Right.
That's another thing, man. When you building, don't have your site looking crazy. You're just looking for the city to have a reason to issue you fines and mess with you. You want them to drive by and feel like they don't need to come inside. But if they see outside looking crazy, guess what? They're gonna come inside and mess with you.